Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've made it back here to the hog trap. We got another rambling group of hogs that's come in here. When I say rambling, they come in here one night, they feed, then they'll be gone for 2 or 3 nights, and they'll come back. They're not really regular for what I want them to be regular. So they 2 days ago they came in here and they were in here at daylight and they fed for about 20 or 30 minutes and left, which is unusual for a hog. You can see I still got feed in the pen. Um, I poured out 3 sacks of corn before I left. I put 2 in the pen and 1 out here, and I'll explain that in a minute. But they fed in here at daylight, and then they came back last night and fed for, I don't know, about 45 minutes. So we're going to try it. We tried this last weekend, come in here on Friday night, set the trap. They'd been coming in here, same thing. They were in here 1 or 2 nights. They were in here on Thursday night, so we thought we had a good chance of catching them. Just didn't work out. We had to leave. So we're going to try it again and just hope for the best. But I get asked all the time, guys, why I put so much corn out around my trap and in my trap. I get hammered on TikTok. It don't take that much. You just trickle a little trail in there. I get it. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to condition these hogs to come in here and get used to this trap. I'm also doing it. I tie my door open like I've got it now. I tie it to the side and I leave that door open. And what that allows these hogs to do, I'll put corn right out here in the front of it. If it's a new group of hogs, they'll come in here, they see the trap, they may be a little wary, they'll feed out here and they'll get used to being around the trap. Then they'll keep coming back and they'll eventually just feed on up in there. So it conditions them to let them, get used to everything. It's called pre-baiting. The other reason is I put so much corn out is because I won't have to come in here and just track a whole bunch of sin in here all the time. And another reason is because in the heat of the summer, like we in, it's getting a little better now. It's still hot in Mississippi, but I can't go to work and this trap goes off at night and I'll have to go to work and I won't be able to get down here at about 5 o'clock the next day. And when it's 100 degrees, I'll come into a bunch of dead hogs. So I know some of them I have to take to the gut pile, but I try to skin and give away what I can. So, and it's unethical. It's really cruel to the animal. You don't want an animal to be dying that way. You want him to be put down as humanely as possible. So that's several reasons why I put so much corn out at one time. If I was down here every night, I wouldn't do that. I'd just keep a little bit of feed in the pen, and that would be that. But it's worked well with me. I've got a bunch of numbers behind my belt doing this, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they have eaten about half, maybe not quite half, of what I put in the pen. So we've been watching the camera all the way down here. Spy point's been going off, sends it directly to my phone. There's been a little 4-point in here eating. That's the bad thing about pre-baiting and not being here all the time, because you got some non-target catches. And deer are still in velvet right now, so I would hate for that deer to get in here and get trapped tonight and just their horns are real soft. They still got blood in them. It'd be bad. Now Mississippi law does state if you're going to have a permanent hog trap, 50% of the top has to be open for non-target catches, which is primarily turkeys and deer, where they can get out. You can see I got them on the corners here. This is just a little stabilizing bar because you can see the sides. I was just trying to stiffen that up. I don't really think it helps. I might take it off eventually. But so if a deer gets in here, it can get out. Turkeys can get out. But every now and again, you do have a non-target deer. We caught a little 6-point in here and come in here. He had his nose bloodied up, but we pulled the door open. He ran out. Hope he made it. It looked fine. But that's just the nature of the beast. We try to avoid that as much as we can. So I'm gonna rake a bunch of this corn that's in here now back to where the triggers. You see my rebar in there? That's my trigger. I put my root stick over that. I'm gonna pile it up back there. And I got another sack of corn. I may put a little bit of fresh right there in the front of it, just where if deer do come in tonight, they usually just stand outside, stick their head in. Hogs come in, they'll they're not going to come to the back of this unless they eat all this. And I don't see the deer eating all this in one night. So I hope we don't have a non-target catch, but we'll see. But I'm fixing to set the pin. We're going to put batteries in the spy point. Hope for the best. I'm supposed to have a special guest coming in the morning and check the trap with me. My nephew's son, Sawyer Beard, is supposed to be coming. He said he wants to do a video with Unc, and he wants to come check the hog pen because what's the name of his monkey?
Max the monkey.
Max the monkey is coming with him. I'm new to Max the monkey, but my wife seems to be real familiar with it. She's a teacher, and something about they get it at school if they do good, or what's?
They draw names in every Friday, and the kid that gets drawn gets to take Max the monkey home for the weekend and spend the whole weekend with him and take Max on all of their adventures and everything that they do. And they have to write a story
That's
about
right.
what they did with Max after the weekend.
So he wants to come up here and check the hog pen, whether there's hogs in here at night, and he's bringing the Max the monkey with him. So Max the monkey's going to be on the channel too, apparently. So he wants to write a story about it. So I'm excited. We're trying to get him familiarized with trapping and hunting and stuff. So this will be fun for all of us. So we'll see y'all in the morning. All right, guys, we're fixing to go check the hog trap, and our special guests have showed up. This is Sawyer Beard and Max the monkey. You want to tell everybody about Max the monkey? What?
You want to say, hey, y'all?
All right, he's a little shy, but he's excited about hog trapping. He wants to carry Max up there. I think he's got to write a story or something about the weekend with him. I don't know, but he's excited about Max being with him this weekend. So we're fixing to go check the hog trap. We're going to park up there and walk in just to keep commotion down and see what we got. You think we got anything? Huh? All right, let's go see.
What you think we got? No answer. Where's Max?
That don't look like a hog, Sawyer.
No, it does not.
All right, so let's see. Wow, let me ease up here and let her out.
What is it, Sawyer?
Here.
What kind of deer? Is it a buck or a doe? What's it doing? We caught the wrong thing, didn't we? What do you think about that?
That was crazy, wasn't it?
That was not what we had planned, was it?
Dude, what happened? I thought you wanted to go hog trapping.
It's my fault.
Well, don't. I usually catch hogs. Did Max want a deer?
I don't know.
You don't know. All right, guys, we talked about this yesterday afternoon. Non-target catches. It just happens sometimes. Apparently, I don't know why she didn't jump out. They usually jump out. I don't know if I need to remove this, if that's the problem. It may be, but they usually just jump out of here. But we have caught one other one, like I talked about yesterday. We caught a little 6-point in here last year, but as you can see, she ran off fine. She's probably tired, distressed. I think she's been in here for several hours. So she hadn't had no water. She's confused, but she ran off good. I mean, I don't see any problems with her. She's gonna make it. So, but that just happens. Sometimes you just catch non-target species, but she was released unharmed. What do you think about it, dude? Huh? Is that gonna be a story for Max?
Is that gonna be a good story? What does Max think about it?
Somebody's a little shy.
Boy.
Come here, dude. What you looking for?
I'm not.
Well,
Oh, look at that.
this group of hogs is proving to be elusive. Hogs 2, Casey 0. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to keep at it. They didn't even they weren't even on camera last night. So like I said, they'll come for a night or two. They'll show up and then they're rambling. I mean, I can sit here and make excuses all day long, but that's just what hogs do. They're constantly feeding and rambling. If you got a constant food source out, they'll usually stick around. But this is the second group this summer that I've had like that. It's how long were we from October? 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I feel like all the deer hunters in this part of the world's got their corn feeders going, which may or may not be the issue, but hogs just ramble. That's all there is to it. But they usually don't do it this bad. Like I said, I've had 2 groups that did that this summer, but you just got to keep at it. That's one thing about trapping. Trapping is patience. It's a big waiting game. So we're gonna keep at it. Spoiler alert: we saw this on the camera. What we didn't want to do is tell him what we had in the trap before we come up here, because the greatest thing about trapping is wondering what you have in the trap all night. It's like a Christmas present. You never know what you're gonna catch. We thought we were gonna catch hogs. We caught a deer. I've set beaver traps thinking I'm gonna catch beavers. We catch otters. We've caught gators. I mean, we've caught a bobcat in a 330 set that was under the water. I mean, you never know what you're gonna catch, and that's what gives you the excitement. That's what you do it for. I mean, it's just, I don't know. If you ain't never done it, it's hard to explain, but it's just something about waiting to see what you got. So we didn't want to spoil it for him. We knew we had the deer in here, but I think he had fun anyway.
Look at you turn your head. Did you have fun? What'd you find?
That's a you.
What's it doing? Was it cool? Did Max have a good time? All right, good deal. My tractor. All right, guys, we're through hog trapping. We're hungry. We can run to town and get a biscuit. And I got a tractor tire to pick up that I dropped off last week. Oh, it's been sitting on the ram for a little while. So we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna back up here. Sawyer Beard's gonna help me back up to this trailer. Then we're gonna go get a biscuit and a tire.
You know I'm doing this for no reason.
Really?
Oh, you didn't have to be bribed?
All right. Hey, stand up on that trailer. Back me up.
Good job, man.
Dude, high five. Perfect. All right. What we did is we pulled that tractor tire off and I backed it in that ditch right there. because it's got water in the back tires to give it a weight and traction. And it's extremely heavy, so we backed it in that ditch right there and used that ramp and rolled it up on it and just laid it on the back end of this trailer. Of course, I had Connor with me last weekend, had some muscles with me. He's not here this weekend, so we can go to town, pick it up. I'm gonna get him just to lay it back on the back end of the trailer so I can back it back in the ditch next weekend
When
he
Connor's
gets here. And we can roll it up that ramp. Then I can jack it up, take the blocks out from under it, and we can get it on the tractor. Ward's your favorite breakfast?
Poppers.
I like Ward's too. We fixing to go in here and get a spot to eat when we pick up the trailer, because we're starving from all them hogs we caught. Oh,
You didn't catch a hog.
that's right.
You got a deal.
What kind of trapper am I? All right, this is Sawyer Beard and Max signing off. You got anything you want to tell the folks, buddy?
If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
Awesome. See y'all next time.
Love you.